college football, 87,000 ready to rock and perhaps help create some magic in a place that's seen so much of it over the years. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes offense making their way on the field to open this game. And here comes that star wide receiver. He's got the bounce, the aura. He walks on the field with some swag saying, I'm the man, and I know it.
Oh, he certainly does, and you know what? He probably should. It's founded in all the hard work that he puts in, the dedication in the summertime and during practice. You can see some of the defensive backs watch him as he warms up, studying him, because they know it's going to be a long day trying to deal with this receiver.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We'll see in another.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So Auburn's offense out there for their first possession. Got a great matchup today, Kirk, of elite corners. They put these guys on islands, and they believe they can shut down anybody across from them.
If you're going to have a great defense right now in college football, you better be able to cover on the outside. And these two teams happen to have two of the top corners in the game. How much fun is this going to be to watch these guys today?
Now it's second down here. Scanning the field. It's White. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's got it for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking for some space. It's Hunter. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Running back grabs it on a screen and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, he gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. He scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And the pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field.
They just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's White. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Punt team ready to boot it away.
Number 91 in punt formation to kick it away.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense back out there trying to get something going. It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Second down after that previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion sets up a third down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. They'll try the right here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's fourth down and inches. Takes the handoff. It's Judkins. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And there's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. We get him down. The gain is to about the 12. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air. It's White. He pulls in the catch. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Tackle, but first down.
Offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Going the other way, can they stop him? The 10 brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Ohio State. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then... And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's White. This time, a completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? Looks like Auburn will have the 1st down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. Got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the completion made. And they wrap him up. Good enough for a 1st down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. Got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he was able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the 1st down.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. And this time it's complete. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Can they convert on 3rd down and keep this drive rolling? Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the 1st down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown on the play. This one could go either way. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch that cost the receiver. It's offensive pass interference. 1st down here for this offense. To throw, it's White. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Ball carrier tackled there.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
He's got it near the end zone, and he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be tackled short of the 25 by the coverage team. Would have been better off just to take a knee there. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Offense getting set. It's second. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route, and I think it really caught this defense off guard.
Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of a half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Back to throw. It's Howard. Defense is coming after him. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. That sack makes it 3rd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. And the pressure gets to him again. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway.
14, 13.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Trying to find room. It's Hunter. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass. It's White. Looking right. This one caught. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete. In and out of the hands of the running back. That's going to bring up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. Good job of it on this play.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. QB decides to keep it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. It's Howard. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
That's caught. It's Scott. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Now here's the toss play. And tackled after a small pickup there.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out on the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
You know, it's third down as a quarterback.
You're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Quarterback still with the football. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And now here comes the point after attempt.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things a defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5, and the returner is brought down. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Dropping back, it's White. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. So the pick six is wiped away by the defensive pass interference. What a huge call there and a big momentum shift. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a...
He'll take a deep shot here. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the grab, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right